What have you seen people do in their resistance to Christ? The religious leaders took Jesus' resurrection claims more seriously than the disciples did. The Pharisees were so afraid of Jesus' predictions about his resurrection that they made sure the tomb was thoroughly sealed and guarded because the tomb was hewn out of rock in the side of a hill. There was only one entrance. The tomb was sealed by stringing a cord over the stone that was rolled across the entrance and sealing it at each end with clay. But the religious leaders took a further precaution, asking that guards be placed at the tomb's entrance. The disciples didn't remember Jesus teaching about his resurrection, but the religious leaders did. Because of his claims, they were almost as afraid of Jesus after his death as when he was alive. They tried to take every precaution to see that his body would remain in the tomb. If you had been one of the disciples, what would you have been thinking? How would you have felt knowing that Jesus' body was in a sealed and guarded tomb? How would you have explained Jesus' words about rising again?
When the even was come, there came a rich man of Arimathea named Joseph, who also himself was Jesus' disciple. He went to Pilate and begged the body of Jesus. Then Pilate commanded the body to be delivered. And when Joseph had taken the body, he wrapped it in a clean linen cloth and laid it in his own new tomb, which he had hewn out in the rock. And he rolled a great stone to the door of the sepulchre and departed. And there was Mary Magdalene and the other Mary sitting over against the sepulchre. Now the next day that followed the day of the preparation, the chief priests and Pharisees came together unto Pilate, saying,
Sir, we remember that deceiver said, while he was yet alive, After 3 days I will rise again. Command therefore that the sepulchre be made sure until the 3rd day, lest his disciples come by night and steal him away, and say unto the people, He is risen from the dead. So the last error shall be worse than the first.
Pilate said unto them,
Ye have a watch. Go your way, make it as sure as ye can.
So they went and made the sepulchre sure, sealing the stone and setting a watch.